Yeah, what's up? Welcome back. It's your boy IO Reacts, and right now we're gonna be reacting to this video from Cardi B that got the internet going crazy just because she's saying that women should reconsider going 50-50 with their man if they actually want to build a future with that man and not actually just use him for what he got for now and while she save all her money up. So we're gonna get into it, man. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching.
I feel like it's very controversial when be like, oh, I don't go 50-50, but
stop it. Get some help.
It's like, all right. So if you and your man make the same amount of money, right? Mm-hmm. But only your man is the one that paying all the bills. How you ever gonna save up to buy a house or buy a business? Cause he's never gonna be able to afford to. So it's like certain things is like a joint thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
Together.
It's like a work together. But I just be feeling like sometimes people.
So when she says that, I mean, it's very interesting that to me is just common sense. A lot of women want to avoid this fact because they see other women in other cultures basically, living a different lifestyle. But you got to understand it's a different economy, a different culture, a different upbringing, especially when you're talking about the 60s, 70s, and 80s, where women's rights played a huge role in pay equality, as well as different aspects of American women's lives that didn't really change elsewhere. So you guys are basically saying you want to digress or devolve back into a state where women had less freedom, less money. But let's let her talk.
Like the internet really be having people from real reality type. So it's like all right, so your mom and dad used to work every single day, right? Mm-hmm. So your mom and dad used to work every single day so your mom could save her money and buy purses and your dad just pay all the bills. That's not how it works. It's either your mom was in the house cooking and cleaning every day, your dad was working, or they was both working to pay both the bills. Like y'all be acting.
Exactly. A lot of y'all came up, and I mean, I'm not sure how it is now, but depending on the household, if you had both parents, you saw both parents working, you saw both parents helping each other out. That's what a family does. So when it comes to I see a lot of Muslim or Arab women typically take the side and say, oh no, we're used to our men paying for everything. But they're also used to their men having more than one wife. They're also used to their man telling them to shut the fuck up. And they're also used to their man doing honor killings. Nigga, if you don't do what the husband says, nigga, he can kill you legally. So look it up. If y'all say fuck 50-50, not to say that a man doesn't want to or loves being the provider, because I feel like that in itself makes a man feel complete when he can afford the lifestyle that his woman and his children need and want. But when you feel entitled, like you don't have to contribute, that's where men feel offended. And I'll keep it 100. That's where I feel offended. That's where I felt offended in my last relationship.
Like y'all don't know what the like no more. Like, come on.
And your mom money was your dad money, and your dad money was your mom money.
Like, it was like
exactly.
that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not a feminist anymore, because it's like sometimes it's like y'all living in the real world.
Right.
Y'all not living.
Talk about my money is my money and his money is my money.
I mean, my money is my money, his money is my money. But my money is my money. Like, my money is my money and his money is his money. But it's like,
See, that's the thing. So when a man loves his woman, yes, my money is your money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yes, I don't mind sharing my money with you. I don't, because I know that you love me and you empathetically feel the same, and you would do the same for me. If you had $1 million, you would do the same for me. You know what I mean? And that is where we're getting away from what we're in a relationship for. It's for love. It's not for any kind of transactional purposes. The economy is going to be the economy regardless of what you do, what you say. And us as human beings, we're going to be forced to interact regardless of that. Now, if you want to make that the whole reason for your interaction with the opposite sex, then, you know what I'm saying, you're already going down the wrong path.
It's like we both spent money on each other and everything. And it's like if we want to go and everything, it's like, all right, like if we're going to buy a house, like let's go half and half. And it's like if we're going to buy...
It's not a one-way street.
It's not a one-way street. Like it's like if we're going to buy like crazy expensive furniture, it's like, all right, you buy the couch and I buy the dining room set. Like it's like it's a both thing. Like it's a both thing.
Oh my God! Wow!
Because then when you leave, like you leave for nothing because you was like, hey, but he has to pay all the bills. Well, you're divorced and you don't got no house, no nothing. You don't got shit. You don't got shit. You don't even got a couch.
To be perfectly honest, I mean, women, they typically sue and get a lawyer for that type of stuff. Look at Wallow's face. But they get a lawyer to make sure they get half your shit. So, you know, a lot of the time in the American system, it's almost like men are being held ransom. You know, that's why a lot of dudes is just saying, fuck it, I'd rather just be by myself. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But yeah, this is probably one of the clearest, you know, moments I've ever heard, except for a little stutter. Cardi B speaking, I felt like she was just speaking from the heart, and that's typically when you hear somebody speak the most fluidly. But yeah, let's keep going.
That's my thought. I'm really old school. I'm old school.
And when I tell you people were coming down on her for these comments, they were basically saying like, well, it's on you like crazy. They were not letting up on her at all. So she went live to try to clarify what she was trying to say. And she made it very clear that she and Offset do not go 50-50. Now I want you guys to get your popcorn and take a look. But that's all I have for you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'll talk to you later.
Don't talk about these. Don't talk about these. Mention no name. Don't say nothing that's gonna get us canceled. Don't say nothing homophobic. Don't say don't say something transphobic. Don't say fucking nada. What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Cardi B, and we are about to get in another conversation. We are about to get into another conversation. I did a video about it yesterday, but I'm just gonna have another conversation about it today. Now, when I was with Wallow and I was with Gilly, you know, we was having men and women conversation, right? And you know, the people started spreading it that I said that women and men have to go 50-50. And you know, like the men started praising me and the women started attacking me. And I want to make this very clear, right?
So to me, I don't understand what kind of woman would attack somebody for saying that. So for instance, if we go on 50-50 on the bills, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna buy you shit. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna pay for your nails. It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, take you out. It doesn't mean any of that. We have to take care of the household. So what the fuck is going on here? Because a gift is a gift. Now if I'm giving you the life of luxury, of leisure, you understand what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go 50-50 somewhere else. Either I'm gonna treat you like you are just something I bought, you understand, or you're gonna have to enrich my life in a way to where I feel like, you know, she don't gotta work. She you know what I mean, she could just do what she's doing. She could, you know what I mean, organize different aspects of my business. She could, you know what I'm saying, be a great mother. She could be a great, you know, I don't want to say a home keeper, you know what I mean? Because to me, I feel like niggas do that anyway. Niggas is going to take care of the house anyway. You go to a nigga's house that's a mess, why the fuck are you with this nigga? Same thing for a nigga. If you go to a nigga's house, go to a female house, and her house is a fucking wreck, nigga, listen, count your days, smash, and get the fuck up out of there.
I'm gonna make two things clear. First thing first, I never said that women and men have to go 50-50. Never say you have to go 50-50. Then you is cursing me out like it's like, oh yeah, bitch, you get cheated and you go 50-50 in your home. Blah, blah, blah. All right, like I want to make this very fucking clear. Me and
being cheated on, that has nothing to do with 50-50 either. You understand what I'm saying? So like, put it like this: my last relationship, I did everything. I paid for everything. We had a small baby, you know what I mean? But I found out the kid wasn't mine. And that's at the end of the story though. But, you know, I did everything. I didn't mind doing that because she was the love of my life. Do you understand what I'm saying? And my son, I wanted to make sure he had everything he needed. So it was nothing for me to go outside, work 16 hours and then fucking come home and cook. I did it 4 days a week. You know what I'm saying? And then when I actually started getting tired and I started getting burnt out, you know, it started becoming a problem. You know what I mean? So you have to love and consider yourself. Because at the end of the day, you don't know who you're with. You could be with somebody for the first 2 years and they're one way, and then, you know, any other time after that they change up. Their agenda changes. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it don't matter if or whether or not you're going 50-50 or going 100. If somebody gonna cheat on you, if somebody gonna lie to you, they gonna fucking lie to you. Simple and plain.
We don't go 50-50. We bought a house and we went half and half on our Atlanta home. We got 2 properties that we bought together, 2 investment properties, and I bought my home in Jersey myself, and he bought a condo in Miami himself. So, you know, like, we're part of the 1%, and we're very fortunate that we're very successful and everything. However, there was a point in life that I wasn't successful. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with regular parents. And let me tell you something. My mom, she did not work until I was 6 years old. She was a fucking princess, laid up, feet done in the Chinese store every single other day, whatever the fuck, doing good. We even had one of them big ass TV screens. My dad lost everything, bitch. When I tell you my dad lost everything, my dad lost everything. And then my dad became a cab driver. And my mom had to get a job. And my question to you is, right, when my dad lost everything and became a cab driver and he couldn't pay the rent with the bills and everything, was she supposed to leave him? Was she supposed to leave him? One thing about it is, even though my dad lost everything and he had to start cab driving, guess what? I was never in a fucking shelter. There was not one time that the lights went.
And that's because they had teamwork. That's because that's what a married couple does. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they're going to work together. You know what I mean? And it's for the children. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are you really doing? Are you really trying to be served in a relationship, or are you trying to, you know, be a parent? Are you trying to be a partner? You know what I mean? So if you want to watch the rest of that, that's Cardi B explains why, you know, she's no longer a feminist, or why she doesn't believe in 50-50. You can search that. It's going hot all over the internet. I got this particular video from B with the T. You probably heard of her. She got mad subscribers already. But yeah, man, tell me what you think in the comments. I think this is a very interesting topic. You know, I do think that in some aspects, you know, all these relationship conversations are somewhat, call me a conspiracy theorist, but somewhat planned. But you gotta kind of see between the lines and see exactly what this is that we dealing with. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and IO React signing out.
Every day with you is sunniness. Hit the streets while you the one I miss. Staying tall like an obelisk.